Mr. President, thank you very much for calling me, even though I choose not to ask for the floor. And I want to also appreciate my distinguished colleagues for the concerns they've shown. Mr. President, you recall that at every turn I have always made the point that my permanent constituency is organized labor. Nothing on this planet Earth will make me to turn against my own past. But I am concerned, first, about the way police manage protest. I fought it when I was in the NLC. I was dragged on the floor of, on the tarmac of the Nnamdi Azikiwe Airport because we had issued a notice to go on strike. And I was brutalized. I think it is legitimate for us as senators and in this Senate to condemn without any reservation acts of brutality against Protestants, including the President of the Nigeria Labour Congress. However, like I had cause to say yesterday, I am asking myself, what are the issues in dispute that had led to the President of the NLC going to his own state at that time, few days to the election in Imo State? And that will be the second protest in Imo over the past few months. And in the end, power is switched off, airports are closed, everything is closed at the eve of an election, making it difficult for an objective analyst to distinguish between a political agitation and issues that have to do with the welfare of workers. The other time, what led to protest was the issue of division between who do the workers of Imo State elect as chairman of the NLC in Imo, vis-a-vis who the NLC president preferred. Because I'm a labor man, there are things I can't say publicly. I think it will suffice first just to limit myself to the issue of whether or not we should intervene. I think we have obligation not only to intervene, but to do everything we can to find solution. But also take advantage of this moment to appeal to the federal government to honor their own obligation with regards to, even though this is not the matter that led to the violence in Imo, but to ensure that agreements reached are implemented timeously, and the 35,000 naira increase across the board is implemented by the 36 states and the 774 local governments, so that we can have a lasting solution. Because if we keep picking the issues one by one, I'm not sure when we'll be out of this. So I support the motion that Your Excellency, Mr. President, and your colleague in the National Assembly, in the House of Rep, together with whoever you pick to join you to mediate and ensure that the issues are resolved. I was clear even when I spoke yesterday that you don't have to agree with me, but you have no right to brutalize me. However, having been brutalized the way I was brutalized before, we have to find a way to find solution in a way that does not create further problems. The issues are a little more intricate, that it's not something you want to canvass, in an atmosphere such as this. But I want to thank the mover of the motion. I think you will be able to, Your Excellency can help to find solution. And I think for what I read, the federal government was already inviting them for discussion to get the IG to fish out those who were involved, since they said they are the one who's rescued him. In the course of rescuing him, they should have made some arrests. And if they did make some arrests, to bring those people who are involved in it to justice. Because they are our laws. Nobody has the right to mete out jungle justice on anyone, regardless of the conduct of the person. Thank you, Mr. President.